Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75. Welcome to another Transformers Pretenders review. Right, so first off, this is about my first opportunity really to talk about the new, was it the Power of the Primes Pretenders? I quite like, I mean I only saw a few pictures of them before they all got taken down on most websites and everything, but I kind of did like them. I didn't really, again, I only saw them quickly, and the image that I saw was a really dodgy one. There's quite a few interesting characters there. I like Bludgeon and I like Submarauder, because Submarauder's got, the G1 has got a great Pretender shell. So it'd be interesting what to do. I think someone said the actual inner robot is one of those little Titan Master figures. Not too keen on that. And it depends how big they are. If they were this size, I think they'd be okay. I got a feeling they're going to be deluxe sized, and then they're going to have that little titchy figure in it. And I don't really see the point, if you want my opinion. But be interested to see what they're like when they come out. But anyway, right, back to this guy. This guy is Generation 1 Groundbreaker. This is another one of those ones that I actually got from America in a lot. That I got most of the second wave Pretender figures, and it was one of the ones that was literally the least complete. Unfortunately, I still don't have it complete because trying to find the guy's shoulder pads, and I think he's missing one gun. I think is a complete and utter bloody nightmare. I never seem to see him. When I do remember to have a look, which is very rare. So it's always one of those things. I'd probably have to buy a complete one and then sell this one, and I've done that occasionally, but he's alright. Now I like this guy because just the length of his legs and none of this in between middle kibble here, and I like that about the figure, because if you look at the classics Pretender Starscream, he is a kind of like this figure, only there's a massive chunk of plastic in here because obviously the figure has to sit there. And it does look bad, unfortunately. But this one is good. I like it for this. Now he's got the usual articulation. And that is it. I do have one gun for him, which ain't too bad. Looks quite a good gun, actually. And, of course, you can take his little helmet off. And, again, he has the animal head on him. That is never explained why, as far as I can remember. Certainly never in the comics. And these guys never appeared in the Japanese cartoon, so what that means is anybody's guess, really. But it's kind of like a tigery thing going on there, and again you've got some great moulded detail at the back there. And that is it, really. I think this guy, if you're going to open him up, yeah, you've got to take his belt off. There we go. I mean, these belts were a good idea because sometimes you could easily snap the little tabs that hold them together. So that would be another way of holding them together. So we're going to get the inner robot out. We're going to put him back together, if he wants to go back together. There we go. And then we're going to put that shell over there, put his belt over there. And then we come to the inner robot. I'm just going to transform him like this into his robot mode, and he's got an okay robot mode. I don't have a gun for him, so I'm definitely sure he's missing a gun. And that is it. Again, a very plain face, and you can't really see in there really because of the shadow. I'm going to try and move my light a bit, see if that'll get in there. Not really, but again, it's a very unpainted face, or rather, it's painted but all one colour. That really did annoy me, but there we go. Right, let's transform this guy. Now he transforms into some sort of car, if I remember rightly. I think we rotate these up around this way, fold them down, and rotate it like that. Now, and he turns into some sort of drag car thing. Now I think a weapon was supposed to go into that little port just in the middle there. But he's alright. I mean, he rolls pretty well, and you could certainly have a little bit of fun with this. He's got some nice stickery headlights there, which is pretty cool. To be honest, he's one of the better ones. I quite like him. I can imagine when I was a kid, because a lot of people do say, and have commented on these videos, that, yeah, they are a bit crap by today's standards. Just move this down a little bit so you can see it better. They are a bit crap by today's standards, but back in the day, I would have had fun with these if I'd have got them. And I know lots of people did because they were given them. And when you're a kid, you don't think about all the things we think about as adult collectors. So even though I do say these are a bit crap, They're crap because of how we're looking at them today. Back in the day, you could look at the articulation you were getting. You were getting some leg movement, which is pretty cool. No knee joints, but did we need them for G1? Not really. But you're getting arm articulation. Now, arm articulation is the most important thing that I remember wanting. It's because he could fight, he could punch someone, and he could aim his gun. That is all I needed. I didn't need 28 points of articulation. I just needed shoulder joints. Mainly, first and foremost, was a shoulder joint. So one, he could punch, and two, aim his gun. And that was all I needed as a kid. And sometimes I think we're very, very spoilt with today's figures. But there we go. But that's just my opinion. So if you want my actual opinion of this robot before I was back in 1987 or 88, whenever these guys come out, I think he's alright. He's a nice Cybertronian robot, and he's a nice Cybertronian vehicle. And yeah, what was wrong with that back in the day? Nothing. Yeah, they didn't have maybe the appeal of some of those original G1 figures like Prowl and what have you. But as time went on, it was cool watching all the new gimmicks come out. I remember when the Power Masters came out, I thought, wow, look at that, that's pretty damn cool. Even the Pretenders, I really wanted the Pretenders because I liked the gimmick. And you could put up with just how crap the figures were. Because, I mean, I had Throttlebots and I loved them, even though they've got the worst articulation, I think, of any figure in G1. But I loved them. I had all 6 of them, so I must have liked them to want to go out and buy all of them. So there we go. So, you know. Yeah. Anyway, right. So that is Groundbreaker, and he's okay, you know. Yeah, as figures go from back in the 80s anyway. By today's standards, he's pretty damn archaic, but there we go. Right. This has been the Collector 75, Graham even. Yeah, that is my name. And I shall see you all next time. Don't forget you can rate, comment. It's always nice hearing people's comments about these old toys. Yeah, and you've got the notification bell, because some people keep saying to me they never seem to get the notifications or saying when I upload a new video and all that. So maybe you could try tapping the bell. I mean, I don't know if you've done that or not. But anything's got to help. I mean, YouTube is I've said it before, YouTube is a really weird thing. You miss so many people's videos because it just decides who it wants to bring up. Usually it brings up the most popular people, which is really irritating because you don't always want to watch them. But there we go. Anyway, right, so this has been Graham the Collector 75. Yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, you've got the little coffee link below. Right, I shall see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.